The world of avionics systems are a very, very important part of the technology associated with the great airness of flight. And joining us today is Mr. Rolf Bickel from the Universal Avionics Systems Corporation. Welcome to Geelong, Rolf.
Hello. Sorry?
Great to be here.
Yes, absolutely. Enjoy our time here.
Now,
A very good show.
for our viewers, where's hometown for you?
Hometown for me is Tucson in Arizona.
Tucson in Arizona. They still have cowboys out there, or
Yeah.
now?
Everywhere.
What we're here today is to talk about the world of marketing products and that are of a high technology. And first of all, this orange piece of machinery here, we refer it to probably viewers that know it better as the black box.
Correct.
You might like to explain to us what that is, please.
Well, the black box, which really is orange as you can see, is a flight data recorder which records 25 hours worth of flight data. And it can also be a cockpit voice recorder. Sometimes these two systems are separate units. In the case here, as you see it is a combined unit. So this box here will record 120 minutes or 2 hours of cockpit audio and 25 hours of flight data.
And obviously built to be, close to being non-destructive if possible.
As much as possible.
As much as possible.
Yes, it has to comply with very stringent regulations, and that is actually the more difficult part on a product like this. Theoretically, you probably could record the same data on a very small ship. However, because of the criteria, which is called the TSO, or Technical Standard Order, you have to build it in a way that it withstands very harsh conditions, including a crash.
Okay, our middle exhibit. This little fella here.
These are a pair of controllers for the flight display you see on this side here. It will bring up different navigation pages, different functionality. All the items this EFIS system, Electronic Flight Instrument System, provides or can provide. That's what you see here in the middle. Then,
Rolf, how long have you been involved in the industry?
In the industry itself, 35 years at least. With the company itself, will be 16 years now.
And what first started the great interest in the world of aviation?
Coincidence. After school, I was logically looking for a job, and I sent applications out. I still lived in Germany at that time. And I happened to send an application to a company called Rockwell Collins. Well, in these days it was just Collins, not Rockwell. And they reacted very fast. They invited me for an interview the next day, and that is really how I slipped into the avionics and aviation side. And
the avionics systems, you have to be consistently on the up in order to keep up with the ever-changing world of technology. So it's very, very challenging.
Right. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have to, in order to stay competitive today in this market, you simply have to be at the edge of technology.
And how are you enjoying your stay at the Avalon International Air Show for 2009 in our great city of Geelong?
In general, I enjoy the people. I really enjoy the people here, and especially the girls. So.
Nothing like the blue-eyed, blonde-haired Australian ladies
to
bring a big, happy, smiling face.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much to Rolf Bickel for your time, and continue to enjoy your stay here in our great city and our great country.
Thank you very much.
The Avalon International Air Show 2009 on News Geelong. Well, we've all heard of Roger Miller, the king of the road. This Roger Miller is not. He's king of the air out here at the Avalon International Air Show in our great city of Geelong. Welcome to Geelong, Roger.
Thank you very much.
And all the way from the US of A?
Yes, St. Louis, Missouri, pretty much in the middle of the country.
Oh, wonderful place in Louis, Missouri. Now, what are we watching here at work at the present time, please, Robert?
This is a F-18 Super Hornet simulation. So it's a F model, front and aft seat. So we have couple scenarios set up. We have a carrier launch where the pilot can come in, try to land on carrier in the approach. So we've got a couple F-111 pilots currently in sort of evaluating the system, taking a look, flying around a little bit. So
yeah, they've got the F-111 badges on it, so they should know how to handle it. I understand our cameraman had to go yesterday as a trainee pilot, and he ditched it in the water.
As I remember it, he landed quite well. I thought he did a fine job.
He did a fine job. Simulators like this, very important in pilot training.
Oh, absolutely. So that's where they get some of their first taste of avionics training, learning the systems. So so that once they're in the jet, they'll have be much more comfortable with the controls and displays, how to control their sensors and where their weapons are, and how to use the system. So.
Have you had the experience of going up in a Big Bird yourself?
Unfortunately, no. That's every sim guy's dream, is actually go up in the air, and so I hear I'm number 142nd on the list, so a ways to go.
How long has Roger Miller been involved in the world of aviation?
Off and on for about 17 years.
So it's a real passion for you?
Yes, it is. So I started working on the F-15 computers, mission computer, and now I'm working on F-18 simulations.
And the F-18, of course, the FA-18, the Hornet, was. We've got a great love for that out here in Geelong, because we had the early FA-18s, Hornets, built out here at what were the old Commonwealth aircraft factories here at Avalon. And a lot of American engineers that came out at that time and built the wonderful Hornets. Where did you start your love for aviation?
Probably once I started at then the McDonnell Douglas Company, and now the Boeing Company. So working on F-15. So it's joy working on the avionics. So it's quite a lot of fun.
And when we call the avionics, what for our viewers, just maybe explain that as part of the aviation industry.
Those are basically the computers and the electronics that are used to help fly the plane, help do navigation, help control weapons and communications.
So it's a very integral part of the operation, and obviously it's hard yakka to keep up with the pace of the changing world of technology.
Absolutely. So it's the aircraft are always evolving, always updating the systems, adding new avionics, and making spiraling improvements as we go. So.
And with the Avalon exhibition on at the moment, you would get the opportunity to travel around the world with this particular simulator?
Yeah, we've been to a number of air shows. Our team has been at Aero India. We were at a trade show recently in Abu Dhabi. Now we're in, love to be here in lovely Australia, so having a great time.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Roger, and appreciate it very much. And I can say, without any question, viewers, this is one of the most interesting exhibits here at the Avalon International Air Show 2009 in our great city of Geelong.
All right, thank you.